What's going on YouTube? H-Dub here, and you know we playing Raid. Hope you all are having a wonderful Wednesday. I like that, wonderful Wednesday. But we got a new legendary champion that everybody's going to be able to get. As long as you're level 50, you'll be able to get this guy because you're going to have to get him from the live arena. Let's go ahead and take a look at his kit to see, is this champion good? Are they, putting in worse voids time after time? He is a void legendary Bannerlord champion, right? And we know the void Bannerlords that they've added to the game recently have been broken, to say the least, with the duo, and the void Legos that they put in other factions have been so, but hopefully this guy is fierce, as they say. So in his A1, attacks one enemy, plays an extra hit if the target has no buffs. If this attack is critical, repeats the attack once. And he looks okay as well. Well, that skill is they say he's supposed to be for PvP. Gonna be great for PvP. Everybody's gonna have buffs in PvP. A2 attacks one enemy, removes all buffs, then places a 60% decreased defense debuff on the target for 2 turns before attacking. This cannot be resisted or blocked. So, okay, he's going to be able to place it no matter what. Damage inflicted by this skill cannot be decreased by enemy passives or masteries except by passive skills of bosses. Damage inflicted by this skill cannot be increased by either this champion's masteries or ally passive skills except when attacking bosses. Resets the cooldown of the crowd favorite skill if this attack kills an enemy. There's another champion that has a similar mechanic as this, where their damage cannot be increased by passive skills or masteries. I don't remember right now, but there is somebody else who has this. Okay, A3 attacks all enemies, places a 50% increased attack buff and a 30% increased crit damage buff on this champion for 3 turns before attacking. So I like that he buffs himself up before. He's gonna get some damage. I wonder what the multiplier is on this skill. That's really gonna make the difference. The multipliers are really gonna make a difference. I feel like his A2 is probably gonna smack harder than the A3. Cause single target, they usually make single target damage ridiculous. So we'll see once he gets tested. And it's going to reset the cooldown of the A2 once he kills someone. So his passive, each of his champion skills deals additional pure damage. The amount of pure damage dealt is equal to 10% of this champion's max HP for each buff on them. The additional pure damage dealt will ignore shield buffs. And he has an attack aura. I'm trying to just think here. So the pure damage will ignore shields. That's great for the bolster meta. He can't, his decreased defense can't be resisted or blocked. He's gonna buff himself. He's attack based. And it's based on the target's max HP. So he's going to smack some people for sure in arena, because a lot of we have a lot of tanky defenses now. So Duchess, Taraz, we got Necrit teams, Ursurgas, obviously Mortu, all these HP people, and other champions that are being used there as well on defenses are gonna have a lot of HP. UDKs will have HP as well, but they'll likely be in stone skin. But I really like how this works. I think his kit is pretty solid. The multipliers are gonna speak for themselves. and we'll see if this guy is even worth it. But you know, you're gonna have to get him from Live Arena, and they said, well, Live Arena might not be coming out until, you know, a few months. We're a few months away from that, actually. So let's see what's supposed to be going on with Live Arena.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our newest update preview, where we'll be shining a light on one of our most highly anticipated features. Prepare to enter the Live Arena. As always, let's cover the basics first. Live Arena is a new arena mode where you can engage in real-time PvP battles against other players. While that's incredibly awesome by itself, Live Arena also comes with new quests, new artifact sets, as well as a Great Hall expansion, where you can use special Live Arena crests you earn from winning battles to unlock additional bonuses. I know, I'm excited too. You'll unlock Live Arena once you reach level 50, and it'll be open several times a day. Our first idea was to have this as an always-on feature, but in development, we found it caused problems finding matches quickly and reliably. So, our plan is to open Live Arena on a set daily schedule, so we can ensure you won't have huge wait times when finding a match. To make sure everything's working correctly ahead of its grand opening, we'll be running a Live Arena test launch with a limited group of players. You can see the schedule for this test on screen.
When though? I guess maybe they'll tell us after this, but these are the times when they're gonna be doing it. 7, is this AM or PM? I'm glad they're doing this though. They did this for 3v3 as well when it was introduced.
As for the full launch, here's the schedule on screen. Live Arena will open in 2-hour windows, which should give you more than enough time to get your battles in. Remember, the full launch schedule is subject to change, and we'll of course let you know if and when it does. Enough talk. How do I start fighting? Like Classic or Tag Arena, initiating a Live Arena battle costs a Live Arena token. You can have a maximum of 5 at any given time, and you can purchase a refill with gems if you run out. Each new refill will cost more than the last one, though both the refill price and your default Live Arena tokens reset each day at midnight UTC. So your default Live Arena
There's some milestone rewards here. So fragments, he's gonna be a fragment champion. Looks like you get 20 there. There's 11 milestone rewards total. And we got Live Arena chests here. And obviously the other, you know, basic rewards that we get in game.
Tokens reset each day at midnight UTC. So your tokens are burning a hole in your pocket. Let's get to the juicy PvP fun. Once you hit the Find Opponent button, the game will find a worthy combatant of a similar skill level within your current Live Arena tier. To make matchmaking as fair as possible, matches are found based on both your average and most recent performance data. Once you're matched with a suitable opponent, you're on to the first phase of battle. This is where you pick your champions and where the mind games truly begin. A coin flip decides who picks first, and then each player takes a turn picking champions from their roster. Both players go back and forth until they both have a team of 5. Then each player gets to ban a single champion from the opposing team. That means that champion won't be taking part in the battle, bringing teams down to 4. In bronze and silver tiers, you can use duplicate champions. Once you hit gold though, all champion picks must be unique across both teams. That means no duplicate champions at all. You can use all sorts of devious tricks during this phase. Conceal your intended strategy. Pick decoy champions to trick your opponent into banning a champion you weren't going to use. Deliberately pick champions to take them off the table for your opponent. The possibilities are endless. Just be aware that these same tricks are being used against you. Finally, each player selects their team leader. As with all other game modes, the team leader's aura skill will empower the rest of your champions, so choose carefully. Don't take too long considering your strategy. Each of these phases has a time limit, and the game will decide for you if the time runs out. Once the teams are locked in, it's time to battle. In terms of the battles themselves, there's no mechanical difference between Live Arena and Classic Arena. The turn order of champions is determined by their speed stat and various turn meter manipulation skills. And each champion takes a turn and uses skills like they always do. But while the mechanics may be the same, you're now fighting a real human instead of an AI. So be prepared for anything. Watch the clock when choosing your skills. You've got 15 seconds to make your choice. If you don't decide in time, Well, the game will. Fail to take your turn 3 times in a row, and you'll go into auto battle mode until you assume direct control.
Nice.
There's an overall time limit for every battle, too. Fail to finish within 30 minutes, and both players will be credited with a loss.
30 minutes
isn't
is
a viable
wild.
strategy, and you'll want to fight as many live arena battles as you can while it's open. Now, let's take a look at why you'll want to play live arena. As if the thrill of testing yourself against real people wasn't enough, winning live arena battles gets you live arena points and live arena crests. We'll go on to crests in a minute. As for points, earning these will see you advance through the different live arena tiers, from bronze to gold. For now, there's no platinum tier. Once you reach silver 1, losing battles will lose you points. If you don't fight at least 1 live arena battle for 5 days, you'll start to lose 5 live arena points each day until you fight another battle. There are also repeatable live arena quests that give you various rewards, including a live arena token refill and new artifacts. On top of that, we have multiple one-time rewards for reaching certain point milestones, ranging from
artifacts
a fancy new
is
avatar
nice.
to even a legendary champion. Speaking of artifacts, let's pause and take a closer look at the new sets available from Live Arena, Impulse and Zeal. Impulse artifacts increase your champion's speed and provide a chance of reducing the cooldown of a random skill by 1 turn.
What? It's a 4-piece set. Better reflex.
It's
Let's
a great
go.
set for nukers, healers, pretty much anyone with skills you want to use as often as possible. And we have
Geos.
Zeal artifacts. They increase the champion's critical damage by 25% and have them dealing more damage if their target still has high HP. It should give your attackers and nukers a little extra punch.
25% crit damage, 7.5% damage for every 25% HP the target has. That is interesting.
To take down champions in one shot. Both these sets will be available in the reward chests you get for winning 35 live arena battles. This is a regular quest, so you'll be able to farm these artifacts so long as you keep winning. Finally, let's return to those shiny live arena crests. You can spend the crests you win in live arena battles to unlock area bonuses in the Great Hall.
So champions that have like ignore defense built into their kit could benefit from using them, but I feel like, you know, with Savage and like Lethal Instinct, like, nah, man, I don't. It depends on how much the you know. I need to see a scale. I need to see the scale. Obviously, that someone's gonna do a comparison.
Here's how they work. Live arena crests come in bronze, silver, and gold, just like classic arena medals. The first 3 levels of any area bonus are upgraded with bronze crests. Levels 4 to 6 need silver, and everything else needs gold. You can also use higher tier crests to unlock lower tier bonuses, just like with classic arena medals. You might also notice that with the introduction of area bonuses, the old bonuses earned by spending arena medals have had a name change. These are now called affinity bonuses because, as the name suggests, they boost the stats of champions of a specific affinity. We'll give you 3 guesses as to what area bonuses do. That's right. They boost the stats of any champion, but only in specific locations. For example, upgrading the attack bonus slot in the Potion Keeps row will...
We already knew this stuff, though.
Increase your champion's attack when fighting in the Potion
We
Keeps.
knew this from What's Next
Area
in Raid.
bonuses will also give you the option to increase your champion's speed, and even give them the ability to ignore a portion of enemy defense. Remember the hard mode dungeons we talked about in the previous What's Next in Raid episode? Area bonuses will be a huge help in farming those locations. And the best thing? Area bonuses apply to a champion's base stat directly, just like affinity bonuses. Add all these bonuses together, and you'll be super strong when fighting in certain locations. Bosses, fear my wrath. Okay, that's all there is to tell about Live Arena for now. We can't wait to see the change.
Wait. So, I gotta think about this. Affect the base stat directly, which means that the gear, damn, Yo, that can actually be crazy. Hold on.
Bonuses. Add all these bonuses together and you'll be super strong when fighting in certain locations. Bosses, fear my wrath. Okay, that's all there is to tell about Live Arena for now. We can't wait to see the changes to Raid's PvP scene, and we hope you all have a blast. We want to add a few things in future iterations, so keep an eye on the news too. Until then, hit like and subscribe to keep on top of new videos. Happy raiding.
So I don't know that they necessarily told us that it's not too much different than we didn't already know from what's next in Raid. Other than, you know, we would be getting this champion who, his kit seems pretty good, for sure. I wonder how many, you know, how long it'll take to get the frags for him. But I'm definitely, you know, interested to see this champion tested. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below about this champion, about Live Arena, and any champions that you're excited to use in Live Arena. I feel like unless people have like 3 immunity teams or 3 stone skin teams or a bunch of, well, it said something about not using dupes. So I don't know, but I'm like, yo, maybe Hedgie makes a comeback at some point. I don't think it's gonna work with if you get one banned and put another one in your second team or what. I don't know. I need to look at it again and think about these things. But thank you guys for watching as always. Until next time, be good and be well.